Welcome back to Mario Tennis Power Tour. This is part 10. Wow, it's been a while. Very, very long time. In fact, it's kind of strange that I'm recording this at all. Let's just go back into this. Yeah, basically, lots of stuff's happened. The plugin that I was using to play this game online doesn't work for me anymore. Much like many other things don't seem to on this computer, but... Well, basically I stopped playing entirely this and just went to other games, but I've downloaded an emulator and I've progressed to the point where I was at, so I can continue this now. I'm in the Power Shot training area again, and I'm going to be doing this Power Shot training thing. This is essentially just rock, paper, scissors, this one. In fact, no, not essentially, it is just rock, paper, scissors. It's speed, paper, scissors, as it were, because, basically, yeah, you just have to hit the right key, or the right direction. Hold on. Had to think about that for a second for some reason. Paper sucks. Why does rock beat it? You can smash a paper with a rock, but what, it covers the rock? So what if you can't see it? That just makes it harder to spot. Whatever. Did I play that last time? I don't remember. I might have played that last time. If so, I apologize. And yes, I will equip that. I have been using the lunging save. That's it. Because it's not what I said it was. I said last time that it was like a, it was useless unless you were trying to hit a ball that was way up above you. That's not at all the case. It basically works as well as the other one, the running save. And yes, I'm using the curve shot. I just like the curve shot. I accidentally had it on during a match, and I decided to use it. So I guess you did miss out on me playing the proper minigame for the lunging shot, or lunging save, whatever. It's not too big of a loss. Anyway, so we're going to be taking on... what's his face? The big guy. There's an equivalent in Mario Golf Advance Tour named Tiny. What's your name? Oh, he's not giving up his name. Yes, obviously. Oh, I didn't read any of that. I'm thinking in the mentality that I have to just catch up to where I was, but now I'm actually now I actually having to play and, like, you know, read text and everything. Anyway, this is the same as ever. I'm not gonna speed it up. I have to hesitate because I did speed it up every time during the catch-up process. What's his name? Whisker! That's his name, yes, he's number 2. No, not a poop joke. Just none. Just go. Anyway. Oh. I didn't mean to do a drop shot there. But yeah, back to this, man. Yeah, well, what to say, I mean, it's tennis. These parts, which just happens to be the bulk of the game, there's not a whole lot to talk about, so I can just talk about whatever, which kind of suits me, so I guess that's why part of the good thing about playing this. So much has happened since I've last done one of these. I mean, Mario Tennis Open came out. It's good, not as good as this, obviously. It's not the whole RPG thing. I love that. I love the whole RPG thing about this game. I don't much like most RPGs, but that's mainly because, like, most RPGs refers to turn-based RPGs, which is kind of, like, boring to me. But this, it pretty much seamlessly mixes the sports and the RPG, and it makes perfect sense. But you know, Oops, what? What did I do there? Oh, that was the quick save. Well, I didn't mean to use that, but there's the quick save. It does stuff. You don't really need multiple defensive saves, because it's like, or defensive power shots or saves, because, you know, they all do the same thing. Oh dear! Didn't mean to do that. Yes, I didn't mean to lose. Let's see, so... But Mario Tennis Open is still very good. You know, the... You know, I mean, I liked the console Mario Tennis games. I've hardly played the Nintendo 64 version, though. I got it on the eShop. The eShop channel and Virtual Console. There. But the thing is, I put it on my SD card, now I'm completely forgetting about going to that SD card menu, so probably why. That's a good game. Same with Mario Kart Tennis. So since I enjoyed, I'm talking quite quickly here. Since I enjoyed the you know, the console ones, obviously I enjoyed that too. But I wish they would have had a you know, an RPG style one. Like, they said the reason why they didn't have it is because they built it with the console mentality. Like, apparently, they're so fixated on Pokemon that they can't think, hey, RPGs are for systems too. And I would love to see one of these style games on a console, but instead what the Wii got was new play control, which is, you know, the same game with Wii remote controls. I guess that's alright, and for tennis it works, but I would have liked at least some new features and things. Like Mario Tennis Open has the chance shots and the, you know, the upgradable, like, clothes and stuff. But, you know, like, you can upgrade your hat and your gloves and things. No, it's not your hat. What am I saying? And you can add suits. So that's kind of that game's equivalent of leveling up in this game. So at least there's that, but... I just really like the presentation. Like, since I've last recorded that, you know, tons of stuff has started up. Like, you know, the big thing is the Game Grumps. That just exploded, mainly because it's two popular YouTubers doing a popular thing on YouTube to do. Makes sense, but they're like the progress of most channels that most channels get that just accelerated like crazy when they made that channel. But the thing is, since I've started watching them, and for that matter the two individual YouTubers themselves, I've sort of started to appreciate different sort of aspects of video games. Like, you know, I still obviously think gameplay is first and foremost the biggest thing when it comes to a game. Like, that doesn't change, and, well, this is good tennis. But, sort of, I guess it made me realize part of what I liked about this was sort of the way the whole thing was presented. Like, that, I don't know how to put it. It's, like, not just the graphics, not just the music, but it's hard to describe, but it makes it fun. You know, it makes it seem more epic than it would be, and for that matter, really needs to be honest, because it is tennis. But still, I don't know. Oh dear. Like, obviously, if it was presented like this, but the gameplay was terrible, I wouldn't like it, but, yeah. It's just another thing that adds to it, I guess. So, it's the atmosphere, that's the word, that's the word I'm looking for. JonTron won't shut up about the... Oh dear. That in Banjo-Kazooie. Not as bad as the first 5 episodes of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Okay, I get their point. I fully understand it, and sort of agree. The thing about it for me is that there are still new things. There's new, like, power-ups, and the levels are all new, and that's sort of the thing about Mario, is the power-ups and the levels. So, for me, it works. The thing is, they just wouldn't shut up about it. Like, if they want to be grumpy, that's fine, but it's the same episode, basically, every time. They've obviously fixed that. I say fix in quotation marks, but... I don't know, I mean, it's just... it was kind of annoying, because it really was the same thing. I mean, like I said, I fully understand their opinion, and I'm fine if they have it, but one, I get it, and two, why are they playing it in the first place? Plus, a big thing about it was the co-op that sort of added a whole new thing, and when the Runaway guys did New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it was hilarious because they were just being silly and killing each other. They don't... The grumps don't seem to understand that concept of the game, is sort of to be silly and try to kill each other. And since the game grumps are generally funnier than the Runaway guys, I think, you'd think the Runaway guys' probably funniest LP mixed with the funnier group would be perfect, but no. Anyway, even the newer ones aren't, like, as good. Anyway, this match has ended a long time ago, and I was still talking about other stuff. 372. You're gonna make me do maths? I was very excited when John said maths in one episode, because I've been watching so much Top Gear that I've gotten British vocabulary into my head. Anyway, 150, right, then, no, 151, yeah, 150 and 72 is 36, yeah, so it's 186, right. You might obviously notice that the numbers are a bit different, obviously, since I did have to reprogress. I didn't do everything exactly the same. That was my biggest concern, was that it would make too much of a difference for people just watching the series, but I think it worked out. Yep. Anyway, I've been delaying things for too long. It's probably going to be annoying to watch, even annoying for me to rewatch. If it's annoying for me to watch, I wouldn't exactly want it to put it out there for other people to watch, but whatever. That's Whisker. I like their names for really big characters. Like, this one was Whisker, and the equivalent... I'm trying to think of another word for equivalent. It's been lost from my head for days. Anyway, the equivalent in Mario Tennis was named Tiny. I'm pretty sure they did something similar in Mario, what? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ooh, I can get into that now. Segways. Gotta love them. But I don't think I will. Well, there's no 15-minute limit anymore. Plus, I was recording for a bit before I started the video portion. So this is probably like about 14 minutes. But after this stuff, I think I'm gonna end it here. Slide into the top 2 ranks. I'm gonna take it to the Island Open. Yes! I will face Elroy. But that'll have to wait for the next edition of the Amazing Chronicles of Guy A. Person going through a video game. By which I mean, this ends Part 10 of Mario Tennis Power Tour, and I'll see you later. Mario Tennis. Great game, but it sucks. Why am I saying that?
well, apparently gives you the worst luck in the world. I've had to delay the LP twice now. Once because of technical issues, and to be honest, they still exist. I've just finally decided to reprogress on a downloadable emulator. But of course, you could probably tell by my voice that I have a cold now, so that's good. Just letting you know, there might be a fairly long delay. It might not mean anything, because I might be able to get another video in next week, but if not, well, this is why. So, figured I'd let you know, just to let you know. That's redundant.